Hello, and welcome to our first show of Season 8. We have a lot of new segments coming up for you real soon, including a segment about how to be successful in middle school. Here it is. Check it out.
In elementary school, there's typically one teacher that the students have the majority of the time, whereas in middle school, students can have up to 6 different teachers per day. Additionally, with 4 elementary schools coming together and a lot of out-of-district parents choosing to utilize this transition time to bring their students in, there's a broadening of the social circle too. So lots of changes, both academically and socially, for students. 2 keys: you need to be organized and you need to know how to study. We give our students a planner that they need to use every single day. We all have some form of organizational tool that helps keep us on track for what we need to get done and when we need to have it done by, and utilize that tool every day in every single class. And then organizing your folders and your homework in a way that works for the student. A lot of students like to color coordinate, or some students like to have one binder that they have separate folders for inside the one binder that they bring to every class. Really, you need to find the tool that works for you and stick with it and be consistent with it. In terms of studying, we really try to work with our students to make sure they're building in that homework habit every single night, that even if they didn't have homework per se, they're still reviewing their notes, looking over worksheets, so that when it comes time to study for a test, it's much easier because they've read the information given to them throughout the unit over repeatedly. We do have an after-school study club, and students are asked to pay at the beginning of the year what's called an intramural fee, and that covers all sorts of activities that we have after school for students to get involved in, one of which is a study club. Students are together in a class after school for about an hour, 1 day a week, sometimes 2 days a week, depending on the need. And there are usually 2, sometimes 3 teachers who are available after school, where they all work together on their homework if they have any questions. The other part of that is every teacher that I know in this building is willing to work with a student. You know, if an appointment is made and they're able to, meet and go over any questions or help with any homework they can. The beauty of our technological advancement in the district is pretty much students' grades are real time. A student turns in an assignment, as soon as the teacher gets it graded and put into the computer program, the family can look at the grade and know, are we seeing the kinds of results that we want, or do we need to get in contact with the teachers? And our recommendation is don't wait. Make sure you're signing up for family access, make sure you're signing up for listservs so that you can be informed, make sure your student is checking their grade, and if you're not feeling they're able to take on that responsibility, please support them. Please double check, please check their grade. If you're not seeing the kinds of results that fit your expectations, make sure you're getting in contact with the teachers to set up a plan. The habits that students build now will help them to be successful in the high school. We've had lots of students come back and talk to us and say, thank you so much for preparing us. It made high school so much easier, and I was able to do well because of the tools that you taught me to be successful. Additionally, we're seeing a lot more opportunities for students to actually earn some credits for high school in middle school. So, in 6th and 7th grade, the students who are able to take on the added responsibility are then able to sometimes have the opportunity to take some classes that give them some credits for high school. Student success at middle school is accomplished when the student, parent, and teachers work together. Any student or parent who has additional questions should contact their counselor.
Now that we know how to be successful, up next we have a soccer segment of your Lakeland Eagles versus Holly High School. So let's take a look at that.
You all know what you have to do. No one, and I mean no one, comes into our house and pushes us around. It's your game. Let's do it.
Here comes Sago with the shot, deflected. Oh, just wide of the goal post. Hot shot, score!
Goal, Lakeland!
Easy Keenan, centers it to Sago. Sago with move. Oh, nice one-touch pass. Oh, and that was deflected in. Watkins getting pressure from behind. They're into the box now. Nice play by Kerrigan. He comes a trailer. That's Kamenu. Now Kamenu's still in pursuit. Quick shot from Kamenu just wide of the net. Good effort by Kamenu. Brooklyn ball, they go the other way with it.
Holly throwing.
Long toss there.
This is the open house for the Huron Valley Sinai Hospital, and the Huron Valley Schools elementary teachers, phys ed teachers, were invited to be a part of this as part of our PEP grant. Our PEP grant has us participate in 4 family events where families can come and learn more about the resources and the health initiatives in the area. So with Radio Disney here, we are also partnering with Radio Disney. Each school is going to have an assembly provided by Radio Disney. They'll come in and do a Move It assembly, which gets the kids moving and aware of their health and how it impacts their lives. So with Radio Disney here and the hospital having the open house, we thought it was a perfect fit for the PEP grant to offer a family fun event. So we, as elementary teachers, got the word out and invited all our kids and families to be here.
Being healthy goes right along with being a successful student because you need that balance. You need to be ready for the classroom, and as a physical education teacher, I feel like I have a big part in that because I want to get, especially for younger students, to be physical. It activates your brain and kind of gets your jitters out so you can be focused when it comes down to academic and focusing on your studies.
Promoting lifelong physical activity helps for lifelong success. We have mileage club at school, so we get the parents involved, the students involved. I go out there and I run with them as well. And the students are happier, they're healthier, and the parents are also appreciative too because they're learning a lot about our new curriculum and having them get moving and learning about whole foods that are foods you can eat almost every day.
I'm very excited about the summit coming up. We're going to have a lot of things going on here, but one of the features is going to be the farm center here at Kensington. And there's animals here, and kids of all ages can come and see the animals. And we're going to have a hayride here. They can go on a hayride. Kensington has been known for many years as being a family park to come to. Well, we're focusing the same thing with our summit. We want families to come out, all ages, kids from babies in carts all the way up to grandma and grandpa that's in a wheelchair. There's wheelchair accessible here. We'd like to have everybody come out, the whole family.
Here at the Kids Cottage, Oakland County Parks and Recreation will be hosting storytelling, And Building Blocks Preschool and Got Play will be hosting the children's kids crafts. There will be pet rocks and apple stamping. Kids will be able to go choose a rock and creatively decorate it, paint it, or use open-ended art materials to create their own creation.
We're going to have canoeing as a part of our Playdate Summit. We're going to be having canoeing for kids of all ages. And we're going to have a few kayaks here too. But we want you to come out. This is a family activity.
Another nice thing about our No Child Left Inside Summit is we're partnering with the Huron Valley Schools PEP, a physical education grant. And what they're going to be able to step up and help us with is, through the grant, they're going to be able to pay each family's $5 entrance fee to come to the summit. So each elementary school family is invited to come. They have a special coupon they'll present at the gate because, again, we want to have as many families as possible. So we certainly want to thank the Huron Valley Phys Ed teachers for helping out. They will also be out here with the event, making people aware. And we'll also be providing some other after-school activities and school activities that will happen. So we just think that's another feature that's going to make it easier for families to come.
The question always comes to me, what about canoeing? What if we've never been in the canoe before? What do we do? We will have somebody here that day giving you some helping hands about how to get in and out of a kayak. This is not a class 3 or 4 river. This is a very gentle lake at Kensington. Really looking forward to seeing you all come out here.
Whoa, really cool. Hey Kyle.
Yeah?
You heard about Haiti, right?
Yeah.
Well, of course, who hasn't? Well, here's a clip about Jamie's experience over the summer in Haiti.
Let's check it out.
I found out about Haiti through Scott Cornell. He's our youth leader, and he had posted information about going on a mission trip down there in summer. And, you know, I thought it would be a really neat idea to be able to travel and do something unique like that. Haiti was an experience, all right. I mean, there's not one word that can describe it, but undescribable. I mean, everybody had so many different emotions running through them over the course of the week. And being in Haiti, when you first get out of the airport, it's, you know, it hits you right in the face because they're working on the airport right there. So it's not luxurious like when we go to an airport here, you know, where you have air conditioning, where it's nice and organized. Here we got off our plane, we were put on a bus, and the bus took us to where we would receive our baggage and where we could enter the country. After being able to enter the country, we had to literally fight for our luggage because there was no organization whatsoever. So, and it was really packed and crowded. It was right outside the airport is the city streets, and we had to carry our luggage a quarter of a mile to the bus. And during that walk, there would be people asking you, you know, do you need help with your luggage? I can help you push, but you weren't supposed to let anybody help you because they could end up stealing your stuff. It was our first day. We went to a village, and we were walking through the village, and you see these people outside their houses, or, you know, they're standing there looking at us because we're Americans and they can tell, and we're coming through their village. We're just basically walking through their backyards. And we were coming down like a main road, and my friend Simone saw a little baby on the street just standing there, you know, looking at us. And so Simone went and picked up the little baby and was, you know, talking to her. And she could see that the mom was standing outside the doorway down a house down the street. And the mom came up to Simone and was like, do you want my baby? Do you want to take my baby with you? You know, and I mean, just that right there is, you know, it's really powerful, you know, just to be able to see that a mother would give up her baby because she knows that we're from America, and if we took her baby to America, that baby would have a better life. I wanted to be able to share my experience with people back home who don't experience that stuff. It's, you know, it's a video showing footages from our trip, It's, you know, you get to see the children, you get to see the joy in their eyes that when we came to them and we gave them stuff, you know, like clothes, food, and toys, and just to be there, just for them to be loved by us, it's basically that right there. I mean, just the children, and being able to show people what we went there to do. There were 2 girls in our group. It was Livy and Erica, and before we went out to the village, they showed us a dance that they had knew previously, you know, and it's kind of like a Bible story dance. And they taught us the dance, and we in turn taught the little kids. You know, we did the dance for them, and we were singing for them, and then they would sing us a song or a dance set from their culture. Coming back to Haiti was a culture shock. They were saying that before we left it would be a culture shock going there, but it was actually a culture shock coming back. Because during the week, I mean, you started to not worry about, you know, school or your parents or your friends. We didn't bring our cell phones or MP3s. We weren't focusing on the little stuff. You know, texting, it was nothing like that. We didn't even have any technology on us. And for me, I had started to feel free. I wasn't being distracted by all these materialistic things in life. And coming back, I feel different. Like when I walked back in my room and I see all these things that, you know, they're just on my shelves and I don't ever touch them. I don't use them. So it's like, what do I need them for? Why did I want that so bad? So, I mean, it's definitely changed my perspective greatly.
Absolutely remarkable what she did. But hey, Austin Woods did a clip that was really cool. You did. You all remember Man the Street? Well, it is shooting your way like a shooting star.
Bah! What did you do over summer?
I went to Arkansas and went to Graceland.
Very neat.
Went swimming.
I babysat a lot and just hung out with friends.
I played softball pretty much all summer.
Hey, what'd you do over summer?
I worked and went wakeboarding.
Sweet. So what'd you do over summer?
I hung out with my friends and family, mostly swimmed.
I hung out with my boyfriend.
Nothing much, just skateboarded, played some video games.
What'd you do over summer?
Very little.
I went to Tennessee.
I went on a sailing trip around the UP.
I hung out with friends.
Over the summer, I went to New York for a national competition, dance competition.
I did absolutely nothing.
I went on vacation.
I went to West Virginia.
I played a lot of golf.
Played a lot of golf.
I went on a couple golf trips. I worked at a golf course all summer. In fact, I'm still doing that. And played a lot of golf and had my kids all summer.
Absolutely nothing. Played some football, played some basketball.
What'd you do over summer?
I worked.
Had fun.
Had fun.
What'd you do over summer?
I went camping.
I went to Cedar Point.
What'd you do over summer?
You know, just hung out with all my friends. No biggie.
I hung out with Cami J.
What did Cami J do?
Hung out with Ryan.
What did Ryan do?
Hung out with Cami.
That's what they did. Well, what'd you do over summer?
I ran.
How far did you run?
Pretty far.
Start running.
I rebuilt my house.
What did I do over my summer vacation? I spent a little time in Las Vegas. And I went to Disney World for a week. It was fun. I had a good time. And then I worked Milford Memories. I'm on the committee for Milford Memories. And besides that, I slept and ate and hung out and watched TV. So it was a good time.
And that's the show.
Good later.
Bye. See ya.
Later.
Ah! We're good. I can't hold the man's hand.